Thank you. Did he mention I love drums? I love drums. All kinds. Various membranes stretched over a myriad of bodies, just waiting for a nudge, a thump, an excuse to vibrate and express their value, much like us. Pulse perpetuates life and permeates mine. I am a percussaholic. I tap on anything, and I often wonder if the beat in my head is bothering the guy next to me. You know, most drummers are really decent people, despite the bad rap we typically get. Hey, what's the difference between a drummer and a savings bond? One will mature and make money. What do you call a beautiful woman on the arm of a drummer? A tattoo. What do you call a drummer who doesn't have a girlfriend? Homeless. Hey, there's drummers in the house. My favorite drum, and the one whose rhythm I count on, is this. The heart is our life force pump. We like to say it's where our deepest and sincerest feelings are located, where courage and determination are gauged. They have heart. Do we control how long it's going to pump? Maybe to a degree. But we do control to what degree we share it. The good news is, we've all got a heartbeat. For the next few minutes, appreciate that fact and give your heart a little nod of gratitude or a little pat for showing up today. Understanding needs and exploring solutions is the first step in positive resolve, and that's what we're doing here. There are countless concerns out there, and I applaud anybody who dedicates efforts to relieving them. For me, it's thrilling to have drumSTRONG in my toolkit. Drums for Cures was founded in 2006. We exist to raise awareness and funds in support of people dealing with cancer and those who love them. It's hard to hear that you have cancer. Fact is, many of us have been or are on the crazy roller coaster ride of wayward cells. We just don't know where cancer will take us. My family was first thrown into this surreal journey when our son was diagnosed in 2004 with osteosarcoma, a bone cancer. Mason was 15. 4 a.m., the night Mason was diagnosed, I went up to his room to hold him, massage him, to try to magically pull the cancer from him into me. Too many movies maybe, but that's where I was at. Probably a lot of parents wishing they could do the same. Mason's procedure to install the chemo delivery catheter and start treatment was scheduled for 7:30 that morning. I found his light on and him rereading It's Not About the Bike, Lance Armstrong's book, where Lance talked about complications that he'd had with his port delivery system and was wondering if, in fact, he was going to have the same concerns. Now remember, this is the day we received confirmation that we were dealing with a life-threatening disease. And after many difficult conversations about our future, I went online for 7 hours to research osteosarcoma, which I don't recommend. And I'm thinking, the catheter is the least of your concerns, son. But told Mason, nah, they've made light years of progress since Lance went through this, like I knew what I was talking about. We also had the very challenging save life for limb conversation because few had come through this cancer intact. You know what you would do to give your child every opportunity to regain his health to the depths of sacrificing your own. But at that moment, you have no clue what that entails or how to miraculously make it happen. The abysmal world of cancer, with its staggering volumes of information, is riddled with question marks. We are fortunate. Mason is whole again. He thrives with a notch in his belt and a slight hitch in his gait, and is here today to celebrate and support survivorship. Yeah, my mother, father, brother, and too many friends have encountered their personal challenges with cancer. My wife, Carola, sons, Toby and Mason, and those close to us are all too familiar with the impact this has on family and life as we knew it. I was diagnosed while Mason was still in treatment. Imagine what that was like for my family. We've been through it. How can we make this ominous environment better, or at least easier, for the next family? drumSTRONG was created from our desire to be a vibrant part of beating cancer. Since rhythm is universal, we decided that events centered around the art and fun of hands-on drumming would be a powerful way to draw people together. At our family-friendly events, we share important cancer health resources and hold fun, interactive drum circles that have been known to rock all night long. This year, we drummed for 29 hours nonstop. It's crazy. Yeah. Many people want to participate in their own health and in the health of their communities, and we've created a platform that includes everybody in an accessible fashion and does not require physical athleticism or even talent, for that matter. Drums are the perfect communicator, as music engages all ages, wages, and stages of health. When you're going through a cancer experience, you may not have the physical or emotional ability to participate in many of the typical fundraising events, but you can bang on something. At drumSTRONG, individuals and teams raise per-hour drumming sponsorship pledges, and they pick the initiatives that they want to support. It makes it very personal. All cancers and all populations are represented. At the first drumSTRONG in May 2007, we thought it would be cool to webcast our drum circle activities so that the kids in the hospitals locally could see these fools drumming all night long on their behalf, in the middle of the pastures, through all sorts of challenges. And perhaps they would feel like joining in from their hospital rooms while watching the webcast. That night, we got hits from all over the world. We love what you're doing. We're drumming with you. Click. We boosted the global aspect, enlisted wonderful, crazy drum circle facilitators from everywhere, and this past May, drumSTRONG events were held in 54 cities in 15 countries. And the cool thing is, each supporting their own local cancer initiatives, and many webcasting back to us so that we could see each other and actually play together in real time. It's an amazing feeling when you're drumming with somebody halfway across the world. From LA to Weddington, North Carolina, London, Dusseldorf, Rome, Kiev, 6 cities in Japan. Some with great celebrity artists participating and sharing their heart and their talents. So far, our drumSTRONG events globally have raised over $500,000. And We've made our rhythm-driven resources available to thousands. Oh yeah, and we hold the record for the longest continuous rhythm drumathon. More people in more places drumming together. When you step into a drumSTRONG circle, you become attached to and invested in the greater community. Barriers are breached, hands are held, and great resources and causes are brought into range. We're still a relatively small, all-volunteer core group with large visions. Our 501c3 Drums for Cures is developing programs in schools to educate young people about the importance of cancer health through preventative and early detection measures. And we are expanding our Pulse programs, I love saying that, which brings rhythm to hospitals and camps for the kids. The first time we took drums and drummers into the hospital, we found children who were anxious, unhappy to say the least, many tethered to their IV poles. I mean, here's an often scary, sterile, quiet environment where treatments are seldom pleasant. Most want no part of anything to be in that place. But eventually, when surrounded by drums, they surrender to the rhythm and enthusiastically join in. Drumming with the kids and staff creates a healthy, healing distraction. And we see relationships change between patient, families, caregiver. You know, before drumming together, the playing field wasn't exactly level. But after a drum session, all parties have a shared, fun experience. Everybody gets down. What's remembered is, hey, we played together. You were great. Or, you're a hell of a doctor, but you suck at drumming. It creates this neutral ground. And there are proven health benefits to drumming. Medical studies have demonstrated that stress levels decrease significantly, and there's a sizable increase in natural killer cell activity after just a 1-hour session. When drumming, all else is forgotten, and we live and play in the moment. In my dreams, I fly. I can't control when I'm going to have a flying dream, but when I do, I am 100% conscious and clear that I really am flying. I've even told myself in my dreams, this is real. It feels great. It's so real to me when it's happening, even though air traffic control has no flight records. I carry that exuberant consciousness into my waking hours. So, dream or reality? What's an idea or a concept, but a consciously manipulated dream? I'm not sure where dreams or ideas originate. I imagine they're both a morphing of experience, emotion, desire, and intellect. And I don't know that I will ever fly unassisted, although I do fly by the seat of my pants quite regularly. But I live by the creed that if I can dream it, it can be manifest. What's the sound of one hand clapping? It's the confidence that the vibrations set in motion will connect with resolve. Knowing that a target will be hit and something will come of it. It's a leap of faith thing. From the waking nightmare of cancer, drumSTRONG was realized. Needs perceived, solutions developed. It's the good that came from the bad. It's also my therapy. At drumSTRONG, we're drumming to beat cancer. As oversimplified as that sounds, that's what we do. It's a huge dream, and one that we can have on demand. It's one that simply and soundly impacts health communities everywhere. How can you not love the idea of employing the simple, primal activity of communicating through beating on something and doing it collectively, collaboratively, and harmoniously? Cancer knows no boundaries. Curing it is like trying to change a tire on a moving vehicle. We just don't know where it's taking us. Rhythm is also sneaky. It's been known to find its way across borders and influence cultures and infiltrate our psyche. We're using this instrument of mass percussion to do good. With focused intention, it's simply powerful. Probably the most poignant moment I've witnessed in a DrumSTRONG circle was during the last few minutes of this past DrumSTRONG main event, when Master Facilitator Jim Bono respectfully asked those who were dealing with cancer to continue to play, while all others stop and understand that they were being played to in appreciation for their love and support. It was brilliant, and it was beautiful. We had been drumming for over 28 hours at that point. We were tired and sore, a bit ripe, but we knew that there were many among us who faced far more difficult challenges, and the mutual appreciation was palpable. DrumSTRONG is the first organization to utilize drumming on so many levels as a commitment to cancer care and support. And it's an immense honor for me to be able to share our mission and our rhythm with you. Truly, this conference proves the power of the individual. TED is about what we do as individuals, participating in the betterment of ourselves, our family, our neighborhood. As Rebbe Schneerson said, ours is one world. Improving it in part improves it as a whole. It takes great community effort to beat something as big as cancer. And support is everything to survivorship. At our DrumSTRONG events, we encourage you to hold someone in your heart while you drum. We encourage participants to drum in honor of, or in memory of, or just out of the goodness of their hearts, and for their own fortification. We know that in this groovy, contemplative place, healing happens and beautiful memories are born. And you know, we've all got a drum. Doc Hindley beats his for clean water. Mane Ohonme plays his to encourage and soothe souls. David Johnson snaps and clicks away at injustice. The unsinkable Molly Barker keeps her rhythm in motion through running. And Dolph Ramser simply keeps the rhythm in motion. DrumSTRONG is my story. I hope it inspires you to share your passion and connect with your community. What is your dream? What is your drive? What is your drum? Thank you. Right now, feel your heart beat. Listen to your heartbeat. I invite you to join in and drum softly with it. Appreciate the fact that your neighbor has a heartbeat and embrace their rhythm. Now, expand your awareness to include everyone who shares this rhythm that connects us all. Look up.
Take a big breath. Put your hands up high. Make a connection with somebody next to you. Aha. So if the heartbeat connects us to ourselves, and it connects us to the person next to us, and it connects us to the community, then the mind is always looking for a way to express, to create. And now with those hands that you have up, just check it. Find a place in that heartbeat rhythm to make up your own thing. Everybody go. Everybody say drum. Drum. Say fun. Fun. Say beat. Beat. Say feet. Feet. Drum. Drum. Fun. Fun. Beat. Beat. Feet. Feet. You got the words. Now fill in the blanks. Are you ready? Here it goes. It all started out with just one. Drum. Add another and have some fun. Everybody's got the beat. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Come on. Come on. Everybody play one beat go. Play one beat go. Play one beat go. One beat go. Now in between that beat, we have some choices. You can fill it in first with a connection. Smile at somebody, or make a wave, or blow a kiss. Go, go, go. Go. Go, go. Go, go, go. Now this time, let's fill it in by standing up on your feet. Come on, let's stand. Now fill it in by doing a little dance. Go. Just one beat, just one beat. Just fill it in with the dance. In the air. All boom whackers. Are you ready? So first, put that beat in your body. Let me see you move. No playing, just move. Bounce to the beat. Now, add a groove on a boom whacker. When you see your color in the air, are you ready? Here we go. And boom whackers. Are you ready? Here we go. Ho, 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 ho. And big old boom whacker rumble for the drumSTRONG drummers. Hands up, colors in the air. Now I want you to reach deep. In the words that you've heard, and hopefully the inspiration that you feel, take your wish, put it into the boom whacker. Just shove it in. There's room for more than one. You can pull them out of your pocket if you have them. You can shove them in a little deeper if you want to. And now, just before we leave, I think it's time to launch those wishes and the boom whackers into the air at the same time. This is the moment the camera guys have been waiting for. Can I get a drum roll? Are you ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Dave Holland, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!